All right, guys. I don't have a whole lot of time today. I'm a tad bit busy going for a walk, and I have a lot going on. I know I haven't been online much lately, and that's what I want to talk about today on why I have not been going live. I think it's been over a month since my last live. Part of the reason that I've not been doing lives much is because I've been busy trying to set everything else up that has been going on in my life. As some of you may know, I have been working on getting my master's, and I just started that in April, I think April or May. And now I have 3 classes to go. So I've been busy trying to take care of all of that. And so that's kind of taken up a lot of my time. There for a while, I had 4 classes I was doing, and then even for a week, I had 5 classes that I was taking all at once, just get through my master's as quick as possible because I want to get it done, and we'll see what happens after that. I may go on to get my PhD or something along those lines. But that was a major reason why I have not been doing my lives lately, is because of that. Now I'm down to 3 classes left, and I'm taking 2 of them right now. And one of them I'll finish December 28th or 9th, and I'll start another one in January. And by that time, I should be done with my master's in February, the end of February. All of that should be done and taken care of. I've also been pretty busy on keeping my lives or my videos a month ahead. I've been trying to make sure that I have that set up so I don't have to worry about it in case there are things like typhoons that happen, and they have been happening. So that leads me to another reason why I haven't been going live much. I don't like to do lives at home because I prefer to do a live in the morning time. And during the morning time, my fiance sleeps because she's not quite the morning person that I am. And so when I go for walks, that's when I prefer to do these lives. Unfortunately, because of the weather lately, I have not been able to go on many walks. I mean, as you can tell right now, the wind is just hitting hard, and it's not easy living in some parts of the Philippines because they get hit with some really rough weather at times. And right now is one of those times where they've been hit with some really rough weather. In fact, as many of you may already know, there have been 2 super typhoons that have hit the Philippines within a week. And that's not been good. That's been very, very bad. I've been fortunate enough to not have to go through that. I was able to, or I live in an area where we were able to avoid that. However, some major parts of the country were hit with the first one and now the second one as well. On the first one, it hit parts of Cebu and completely flooded the place. Like that whole area that it hit, they were flooded. I was watching videos of people up on top of their homes, and it was just bad. The second one that hit it hit or it might still be hitting Manila. It took a curve and went up toward Manila, and it's hit them pretty bad. I haven't really seen the videos on that yet, but based off of what I saw the wind speed as, and it doesn't look good based off what I saw. I've been keeping up with it on the radar. It completely missed us, just like the first one completely missed us. The first one wasn't supposed to. It had a projected path where it was going to hit us, not as bad, but we was going to be within that ring that it was in. But luckily, it changed its path just slightly and missed the city that I'm in. Be that as it may, there was still a lot of wind and a lot of rain that came our way. And as you can see right now, the wind here is still pretty rough. It's it's not good. What is this? I guess I set a goal, whatever that means. But it's not good, but it's not terrible here. We had a brownout several times yesterday, and brownouts for any of my non-Filipino friends, especially my American friends who probably never heard of a brownout, because we call them blackouts. It's when the electricity just shuts off because of bad weather or something. A lot of times it's bad weather, though. Sometimes they're working on the lines, all that great stuff. But yesterday we had several brownouts, which in a way kind of shocked me, just because the weather wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, it was raining, but it didn't get near as bad as it's gotten in at other times. There have been times where we've had terrible floods happen because of typhoons, and everything was okay. But for whatever reason, this time, things, I guess it was the wind, things happened and knocked out the electricity for a while. So there you go. That's why I have not been going live lately, is honestly because of those things. I've had so much to do with homework. I've had so much to do with the video edits and catching up on that, making sure that that's a month ahead of in advance, and because of the weather. Now, that being said, my plans for the future. My hope is that, weather permit, I am able to do lives Monday through Friday while I'm walking, weather permit. This obviously is not going to hold up if I can't walk, and my fiance is asleep. I'm obviously not going to do a live then. I'm still going to continue to try and make sure that every day I've posted a video. Now, as you may have seen on my posted videos, I have it set to where Monday, Wednesday, Friday is typically a video that I do on camera. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are typically days where I try to experiment with AI and see how that works and see what I can do with AI videos. I try to experiment, trying to see which one of these formats works best. If AI does better, then I'll probably just do lives and make my videos AI videos. If me talking on camera does better, then that's what I'll do. But we'll see how that goes. It's hard sometimes when it comes to me talking on camera. For one, I have a really bad stuttering problem. So I try to edit the videos, make them sound a little nice. Sometimes I don't, but I try to most of the time. But that can take quite a while to do. And also, I've not quite got to the point where I feel like I want to hire a video editor, but that might come in the future, depending on how well my channel goes and depending on how much money I'm making. If all of that goes good, I will probably hire a video editor and see how that goes, because I can't I can't make videos every day of me on camera and edit them and still have time for college and all the other little things that I try to do. So I stay busy a lot, guys. There's a dog there. But I stay busy a lot. So just bear with me as I try to figure all this out. There's a lot going on, and I want to be able to continue to make videos. I'm trying to find out my best route every morning. Good morning. It is fun walking in the morning time early, because you see so many people and you realize how much people are creatures of habits. So I see him every morning, always outside, always on his phone, always sitting in the same place, and always listening to music every single morning. It just goes to show that humans are creatures of habit, huh? But anyhow, that's my plan moving forward. Still trying to figure out what route's best for me. I do like that I've been monetized. That's really nice. But I still have a long way to go before I start making enough money to focus on getting a video editor, because I don't want to hire a video editor until I'm doing good enough on YouTube to use that money for a video editor, if that makes sense. Once that happens, then I'll hire a video editor and we'll go from there. I've actually been quite surprised how much my YouTube has grown. I didn't expect it to grow. What, it went from 0 followers or 0 subscribers to what is it now, 1,100 in 6 months. And to me, that's good. I'm very happy for that. I didn't expect that. You know, I don't have that confidence in myself, but it's doing good, and I'm happy for that. But it still needs to grow more before I can hire people. Honestly, that's all I really got. I guess today isn't going to be a 30-minute call. I know not a lot of people are watching right now because I have not been online in so long. And the last time I was online or on live, I wasn't even monetized yet. So that was more than a month ago. It's been, what, 2-3 months ago? So I can understand why there's not a lot of viewers. Well, that being said, though, it looks like that's all I really have to say, and not getting a lot of responses, so that's good. I can go ahead and cut it off. Good morning. So at that, my friends, know that y'all are valuable and that you matter. God bless and peace.